There's something on my lens. That's better. Good morning. About 10 o'clock here, 10:30. I don't know, I don't have a watch. Here in Albuquerque, and I just went on a grocery run. One of the cool things about Walmart is that you can order your groceries online, and then they'll just stuff them in your car when you get there. You don't have to worry about, you know, walking through the aisles and searching for stuff, or bumping into people, or getting your ankles banged with a shopping cart. I've done that a couple times. Sorry, old lady. Speaking of old lady, say good morning, Cris.
Good morning.
This is what our trailer looks like after a grocery haul. We got groceries here.
I got half of them.
We got groceries here. We got groceries over there. This place is a mess.
We should be very clear in saying it's because we're getting ready to go somewhere where we're going to have no groceries for 9 days.
Yeah, our next location is up in Utah, and they don't got Walmarts like they got Walmarts down here in Albuquerque. So this is what we do. We stock up. We get our frozen stuff all together. Lots of water, paper towels, meats, dry goods, you know, stuff like that. Stock up here, and then because we know when we go up to Utah, there are places, I'm sure, to get groceries and stuff.
Oh, and I'm sure water too, but
yeah,
we're
just to make sure, because you never know what happens. You saw we broke down, thank goodness, in Albuquerque, or in Amarillo rather. Sometimes you'll break down, or things may happen where there's nothing. And trust me, out here out west, sometimes there's nothing. But we're gonna, Cris is gonna finish putting up the groceries. I'm gonna grab me some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to the Petroglyph National Monument. Start to spout off facts, and she's like, wait, we gotta get this on camera, you're a nerd. The volcanoes that were around the Albuquerque area were active like 170,000 years ago up to 70,000 years ago. So not that long ago, had we been here, we'd be dead.
No, what I want to do is I want to make sure I get your facial expressions when I tell you that she says the trail we're going on is really, really awesome this time of year because it's nice and it's quieter than the other trails, so you see more wildlife, like the birds and those kinds of things. But then she also said it's the time of year for the tarantula migration, and so we might get to see that too. But she said
they don't bite.
She said don't worry about it because I told her that
I don't care if they don't bite, they exist.
She said that if we stayed on the trail, that just stay away from the crevices and stuff, and that you won't see them.
And here I thought you were putting the camera on me so I could tell you some cool facts. Now you just want to see me panic.
There are also rattlesnakes, though.
I don't care about rattlesnakes. They make noise.
All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
I think I just did. Aki, you ready to go on a hike? Hi, buddy. You ready to go on a hike?
You gonna go with Addie?
So Addie is gonna be carrying the pooch today. You ready, buddy? Huh?
I think
He looks so relaxed.
Chill, baby. Do you want your pep? Do you want your pep hat?
We were missing a very important accessory today because, you know, it's sunny and all.
Well, I think it might help keep some of the sand out of his eyes too.
Aki. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stud. So we're out here hiking, and first thing we hear is, "Ooh, Daddy, look, it's a spider." There wasn't one, thank goodness. But that's my grounded kid up there. And then her mother keeps it going. I don't think they understand the intensity of how I feel about seeing a spider. Or actually not seeing a spider. So I guess the petroglyphs that are etched on these rocks that were formed by volcanic activity in the area, they were carved into the rocks by not only the Native Americans that lived here, but also the Spanish settlers that were here about 700 years ago. So I guess that explains the smiley faces. It's kind of what it looked like on that rock back here, but we're going to keep walking, see if we can see some more. They say, I guess in this one, is it like there's over 300? So, isn't that right? Like 300 petroglyphs? So hopefully we'll see more than just 2 smiley faces.
I can't see anything.
I can't either.
It's very sunny.
It's really bright out, which helps to see a lot of them.
Yeah.
If you could catch it, but it's like you said, it's kind of like mushroom hunting.
Yeah.
And, well...
And where's Waldo?
Yeah, if mushroom hunting and Where's Waldo were to have a baby, it would be trying to find all the petroglyphs in the rocks.
But they're cool.
Yeah, it's a nice day out to do this too.
Yeah. You know what?
Crazy.
You know what I think about this place?
What?
It totally rocks. Hey!
My family is a mess, y'all. Kind of looks like an emoji. So we kind of hit the jackpot over here with all the petroglyphs. There's a bunch, there's crosses. There's a lot of signs for birds, maybe some snakes. Just all kinds of stuff. See, this wasn't just a place where the Native Americans lived. Remember, the Spanish settlers were here. So you see different symbols. You might see a symbol for a bird that may be a religious symbol from the Native Americans. And then also you'll see signs of crosses. There were definitely a sign of the Spanish settlers that were here and their Christian upbringing. But we just found probably 20 or 30 of them just in this one little spot. Can you see any behind me? So Cris says that's where the tarantulas live. Notice how far I zoom back, because I'm not going to be anywhere near it. She's up there going, here, tarantula, tarantula. She's summoning the spiders so that we can see one, because she really wants to get one on camera. I do not.
No, I don't want to get footage of the tarantulas. I want to get footage of Mikey seeing the tarantulas.
She just wants to see me soil myself on YouTube. And the best way to end a 2-mile hike is with lunch. Mama made some chicken and fettuccine last night in the foodie, and it was really, really good. So I packed the Coleman stove and we're having leftovers. Then we're gonna go back to the cow, clean up, and then we're gonna go out and hang out with one of my very best friends from high school and her family, and hopefully have a good time eating some authentic New Mexican tonight.
He must be exhausted from the hike.
So lunch is over, and now it's time to see if Miss Ad can earn her Junior Ranger badge today.
Yep.
It's not like she doesn't have a lot already, but there's always room for one more. Here we go.
Thank you.
As a Petroglyph Junior Ranger.
As a Petroglyph Junior Ranger.
To protect and preserve.
The
cultural and natural resources of the park.
The cultural and natural resources of the park.
Today and in the future.
Today and in the future.
Congratulations. Okay. Back. And you get to pick a patch.
One water. This one is...
That one's yours. Good job. And there you go.
All right, Miss Ad has badge number 10. Well, that was a nice little walk, and it was neat. One of the ladies in there even patted Addie on the back and cheered for her, clapping for her, and said, "Good job," for getting her Junior Ranger badge. That makes a daddy a little proud. But now we're headed back to the cow to clean up and go have dinner with one of my best friends. How did you like today?
It was nice. It was easier on the knees than yesterday.
Yeah, the Rinconada Canyon, Rinconada Valley. It's a walk around a canyon. You see all the big, like when you're in Albuquerque, you see the big cliffs and everything. And this takes you along the base of that, of those ridges, and that's where they found a lot of the petroglyphs. They said all around this area, there's like over 23,000 petroglyphs that have been discovered. Some by the Native Americans, some by the Spanish who came here and colonized. But it's really neat to see just all the different symbols, like the swirly circle symbol. That is a spiritual sign, and it's kind of like the circle of life, I guess. Of course, they had different images of animals like deer and snakes. I didn't see any spiders either in petroglyphs or in real life. Yeah. But we did see a lot of others, like there were coyote, there were deer, people, well, square-looking thingies that some of them were even predating normal time. They said that some of them were even thousands of years old. So that's graffiti for you, the way graffiti should be, you know, the historical graffiti. But it was really neat. You got to go see it. They had an actual horno, which is a Spanish-style oven that they still even use today to cook things. It's like an outdoor oven. Kind of looks like an igloo, but not as cool. But no, I've enjoyed our time.
Yeah,
here
it was
in
really
Albuquerque.
nice. I saw another sign that said how many national parks and monuments and everything there were to see around here, and it was quite amazing.
Like there's like 50 of them. There's 50 different places, anywhere between, you know, less than 2 hours all the way up to like 10 hours away. But this place is just littered with different national monuments and parks and sites to go see.
Yeah, and we just like barely scratched the surface. We hadn't really even planned on staying here all that long. Because we had a different route picked, but then at the last minute we decided to stop here for just a few days, and then we started looking at things to do, and we're like, oh my goodness, we could have done so much more. So I have a feeling this isn't our first trip to this area.
No, I'd love to come back.
Or this isn't our last trip. It is our first trip.
We came through on the last trip back, but it was just to shoot right through. So to actually stop and appreciate it out here is just awesome. I texted our friend Rocky that we're going to go see tonight, and you know, we were talking about dinner plans and everything, and I told her, I'm like, hey, just, you know, by the way, Albuquerque is gorgeous. And she's like, yeah, the land of entrapment. We kind of love it here. And I can see why. I mean, between the Sandia Mountains, which are that way, and then, of course, all the volcanic action that's happened. I mean, it's just the way the whole layout of this landscape is. It's beautiful. It's not hot. It's warm right now because the sun's coming through the truck. But it's only 73 degrees out right now. But it's so dry. You know, so if you ever come out this way and do some hiking, walking, backpacking, whatever you're going to do, I definitely suggest water, because you're going to say, it's not that hot, I won't get thirsty. Yes, you will, because it's really arid out here. But it makes for some great hiking weather, and we were really blessed the past couple days because it's been nothing but really blue skies and sunshine and gorgeous views. It's just awesome. So, hey, Albuquerque, thanks again for letting us stay in your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
And we're
going to be back.
Oh, yeah, I'm in love. I want to come back. If you like what you're seeing here, give us a thumbs up down below. Also, if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, which is our slow cooking and RV and fun-loving family, we call them the Crock Posse. And we'll call you the Crock Posse if you click down below where it says subscribe. If you subscribe, then boom, you are a member of said Crock Posse. Also, if you want to know when we're doing something immediately when we put it up to show you, then click that little bell. Addie, what do we call that little bell, Junior Ranger?
Ding-a-ling.
That's right. Click the ding-a-ling, and we'll let you know as soon as we put up a new video. And whatever you do, laugh often.
Eat good food.
And speak like.
Love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon.